What is going on? I see you all out there tagging me and working hard at developing your pull-ups. So let's recap real quick the past 2 weeks. The first week, I gave you exercises and tools to implement to strengthen your grip, whether it was hanging from the bar, whether it was having a grippy tool, or whether it was a force ball. We were strengthening our grip, which is super important with the pull-up. And then moving on to week 2, I taught you how to activate your lats and pull your scapula down when you're doing the pull-up, initiating the movement with the proper muscles. All right, so now in week 3, I'm giving you some exercises and some options to add into your weekly or daily training routine, your regular training routine of exercises that are going to help you develop the muscles that are associated with the pull-up. Let's go. Supplemental exercise number 1, most commonly referred to as an Aussie, and I think it's because you're under the bar, like down under, some reference to Australia, I'm not sure. But this exercise is going to strengthen our horizontal pull, which is actually going to strengthen all of the muscles basically in our back and our biceps. So of course the main movers here are going to be our posterior deltoids and our lats. And then the assisting muscles are the middle traps, rhomboids, and biceps. All very important muscles in doing our pull-up. So the first variation we're going to go over is, I'm going to go from easiest to hardest. So you want to make sure that this bar is secure so that you wouldn't want to be facing the other way where the bar could slide off of it. So make sure that you're against the uprights here and that it is secure. So the most regressed version will be with your knees bent, and it's going to look like this. The higher the bar, the easier it's going to be. So I would start here and see how that feels. Work on retracting your scapula and pulling with your back, all right? And once that becomes too easy, go ahead and straighten your legs, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult. Right here like this. You also want to make sure that you switch up your grip. So I can do a close grip, which is going to be a little bit easier for me anyway, a medium grip, and a very wide grip, which is probably going to be the most challenging. Once you progress from that, feel free to elevate your feet, which will make it even more difficult because you're incorporating more of your body weight into the exercise. And that is the inverted row, aka Aussie. Exercise number 2 is going to be a banded lat pull down or a banded with a PVC pipe, which I'm going to show you. If you have access to a gym, they have an actual machine that is specifically for this. It's usually a wider grip handle, and you sit in it and you have like pads over your legs so that you can pull down without coming out of the seat. That would be a great exercise, but if you don't have access to that equipment or you just can't make it to the gym that day, feel free to use these tools right here. So the first option is just a resistance band with the handles. And what you're probably going to need to do is sit on the floor, and you really want to get under the band. So we don't necessarily want to be back here like in the Aussie. We want to kind of get under it like mimicking a pull-up. So remember pulling the lats down and pulling the bands down. So pretend the lats first. And actually what I meant to say is pretend that you're doing the pull-up. So you're just activating the correct muscles first. And hold down here for a second. Don't just mindlessly go like this. I want you to pull, hold, and squeeze, okay? If you don't have a band with the handles, you can also use a regular resistance band. It's going to feel a little bit different because the grip is going to be neutral, but you can still get a lot of really good work by using this resistance band. You can also do it single arm, right? Like this. And you can kind of create your own lat pull down machine if you have a broomstick or a PVC pipe or something like that that you can use once again just pretending it's a pull-up here, just like this. Now, increasing the resistance is going to be important because you will be getting stronger. So something I like to do here is just simply looping it around and putting that PVC pipe. Now in this case, you can use a little stool to sit on since it will be significantly harder to do. You can also try it on the ground, but once again, getting under it, pull with the lats, and then with the arms. Just like this. Nothing to it. Now I also suggest switching your grip up to doing an underhand grip. Once again, a close grip, medium grip, wide grip. There are so many different options. I just gave you like 9 different exercises. But we're focusing on developing those lats. Big back. That is what we're doing. Big back, big pull-ups. All right, let's see what's next. Oh yes, so straight arm lat pull downs are great too. These can be performed a couple of different ways. So here we have where you're standing straight and once again squeezing those oranges and just pulling the band down like this. Now I've also seen where you start here and you pull while you stand up, getting that good stretch at the bottom, squeezing at the top. You could bend your elbows for a different effect as well. You may feel it more that way. You can't be scared. You just have to try different methods to see which one you feel the most. So incorporate these exercises. Oh, I have one more. Bicep curls. Woohoo! All right. So grab your dumbbells and get to curling. Got to strengthen those biceps as well. You could do two-handed. You could do one hand at a time. Remember, increasing that time under tension is going to help build strength, so coming down really slow. If you want to take out the rocking, you see a lot of people doing biceps curls, throwing their body into it. Stand up against a pole or a wall, and that will help you eliminate the need to rock. All right, and then if you don't have access to dumbbells, you can always take this same band that's up here. You can step on it and you can do banded bicep curls. Now you can make these easier or harder depending on how much of the band that you step on. Here, if you want to make it really challenging, you can do 2 at a time. It's pretty challenging, but also really good. So try all of these exercises out. I will put a list of them in the bottom of the video so that you can just write them down or screenshot them and take them to the gym with you. All right, get to exercising those muscles. You got it.